Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to work paper 2 of stage 9 Cambridge lower secondary progression test for the coming exam, which is 2023. Okay, let's see the first question. A plant is 6.2 centimeter tall. The height of the plant increases by 11% each week. So increases means we are going to multiply by the multiplier, which is 1.11. 1.11. From where did I get 1.11? Or 1.11. 11% means 11 over 100. This is the increase, but I want to add it to the original height, so it will be multiplied directly by 1.11. Okay, find how tall the plant will be after 2 weeks. For the first week, I'm going to multiply this height, 6.2, by 1.11. Let's see the answer. 1.11 multiplied by 6.2, it's gonna be 6.882. Then for the second week, I'm going to take this and multiply it again by 1.11. Multiply by 1.11, and the answer will be 7.63902 centimeter. Okay, and we are going to write it here. Okay, the second one. Pierre says, I think of a number n. What happened to this number? I multiply it by 4, then I square, then I add 6. So first we multiply by 4. So n multiplied by 4 means 4n. Then square it means all power 2, not only the n, the whole power 2, 4n power 2. Then I add 6, then I add 6. But I should put the algebraic expression in the simplest form. So 4 power 2 is gonna be 16, n power 2 plus 6. So the final answer will be 16n squared plus 6. Okay, draw a ring around each of the rational numbers. Okay, what is the rational number? The rational number, if it is root, means it has an answer, a natural and a whole number answer. Okay, the root of 8,109 and 0. Okay, so this is what rational. Okay, 22 over 7, it's gonna be decimal because 22 integer and 7 integer over integer, it's gonna be decimal. So this is also rational number. 7 rational number. Root 7 is not a rational number, so it is irrational number because I don't have root for 7. Cubic root of 8 equal 2, so it is a rational number. But I want to say a note here. 22 over 7 is the rational number. Okay, but take care of pi. Pi is irrational number. So if you ask about pi is irrational number, but 22 over 7 is rational number. A line is drawn on the grid, this line. Okay, find the equation of the line. How to know the equation or how to write the equation of the line? I should know two things or mention two things. First of all, the gradient and the y-intercept. How to get the y-intercept? The y-intercept where the line crosses the y-axis means this point. Here is 2, 4, so between them is 3. So the y-intercept equal 3. How to get the gradient? The gradient equal rise over run. Pick any 2 points. Pick any 2 points. For example, this point and this point. Why I didn't take this point? Because this point is not accurate on the grid, background grid. So I will take this point. Then I will rise 1 positive. So it will be 1 over, then run to the right, 1, 2, also positive. When I rise up, positive, go down, negative. When I go to the right, positive, go to the left, negative. So the gradient will be half. So we have our form y equal mx plus b. So y equal, the gradient is 1 over 2x plus the y-intercept 3. So the answer will be half x plus 3. Okay, now Oliver and Maya attempt this question. Round 0.0, this number correct to 3 significant figures. Oliver said this is the answer and Mia says this is the answer. Take to show who's correct, Oliver or Mia. Okay, let's take this number and try to round it to the 3 significant figures. 0.027 648. From where should I count the significant figures? I should count the significant figures from the left, but the 0 is not counted, so I have here 1 2 3 1 2 3. So this is the 3 significant figures. Okay, if I want to round it, I will look to the number after it. This 4 is weak or strong? This is weak. Again, we said it before in paper 1. What is the weak numbers? 0 1 2 3 4. And what is the strong numbers? 5 6 7 8 9. The weak numbers, leave the number before it as it is, and the strong number, add 1 to the number before it. So this is a weak number, so it will be 0.0276 as it is. So Maya is correct. Explain why the other answer is not correct. What happened here to the other answer? This is, if you notice here, this is 028. 028 means that Oliver rounded to 2 significant figures because 6 is strong number, so he added 1 here. So Oliver, I can say that Oliver rounded the number to 2 significant figures, not 3 as required. Okay, here, draw a line to match each scatter graph to best description. First of all, let's take a look on what the graphs here. We have here this graph, this graph, this graph, and this graph. If you notice here between the difference between these 2 graphs, for example, this point is connected together to form a line, to fit a line, not exact line, but trying to fit a line. But these points are scattered. Scatters mean this is weak, but this is strong. So here also strong, and here weak. Okay, so I have here strong positive correlation, weak positive correlation, weak negative, strong negative. So for here, this is weak, strong, strong, weak. Okay, here they are increasing by the increase of x-axis. Whenever I go to the right, what happens to the points? It is increasing. So this forming a positive gradient. Forming what? Positive gradient. But here is decreasing. So this is negative. Here also increasing. So this is positive. And here this is what? Negative. So here positive weak, I'm going to join this. Then strong negative, I'm going to join it by this. Then here strong positive, and this weak negative. For question number 7, what we have here, we have this expression. We want to simplify it. As we know, we should start according to PEMDAS with the what between the brackets. So this is 0.6 plus, here we can work it on the calculator, 1.78 minus 0.28 equal 1.5. 1.5 power 2 over 5. Then 0.6 plus 1.5 power 2 gonna be 2.25 divided by 5. So this will be equal 0.6 plus 2.25 equal 2.85 divided by 5 to get the final answer as 0.57. Question number 8. Safia drives for 4 hours from A to B. Angelic drives at half the speed. What is the relation between the speed and the time? Is it inverse proportion or direct proportion? Let's see. If the speed going to decrease, what happened to the time? It will increase. So this is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means if I divided here, I should multiply by here by the same number. So what happened to the speed? Drives at half the speed, means I divided by 2. So what should I do here to the time? Multiply it by 2. So the time, if it was 4 hours, multiply by 2, it will be 8 hours. So the answer here will be 8 hours. Question number 9. This table gives me information about the masses of 20 watermelons. Look here what happens. Mass by kilogram. It is interval from 2 to 4, from 4 to 6, from 6 to 8, from 8 to 10. And this is the frequency 2, 4, 9, 5, and this is the midpoint. How can I get this midpoint? The midpoint is the number between the interval. Between 2 and 4, it is 3. I can get it mentally. 2 and 4, 3, between 4 and 6, 5, between 6 and 8, of course, 7. And I can get it like this. Add these two numbers to get the mean between them, or the midpoint between them. 2 plus 4, then divide by 2. So 6 divided by 2 equal 3. So the first question here complete the table. What I'm going to do here, this midpoint between 8 and 10, add them, divided by 2, the answer will be 9. Then what here? I have here the frequency multiply x, which is the midpoint. So 2 times 3, 6, 4 times 5, 20, 9 multiplied by 7, 63, 5 multiplied by 9, 45. So how to get the total of them? We are going to add them all to get the total, as here 6 plus 20 plus 63 plus 45 gonna be 134. Then with the question here, I finished completing the table. Calculate an estimate of the mean mass of this watermelon. Okay, the mean equal the total number, or sigma, or summation of what, of f multiply x divided by the total number of the frequency. So this number divided by this number, 134 divided by 20, gonna be 6.7. Okay, let's read here. Explain why your answer to part B is an estimate, not an exact number or exact answer. Why? Because here we didn't use all the interval. We just took a random number, which is the midpoint. So we are using in the mass an estimated number, which is the midpoint. So we can write what? Because we didn't use an exact value for mass, we used a midpoint of the interval as the given was grouped. Group means as interval. I think we are going to stop here. Then we are going to complete the rest of the exam in the second video. Thank you.